This is a moment you've all been waiting for. Now on this show, it is an exclusive to the FM1 FM Breakfast Show. My next guest is a household name and talented male vocalist. I'm sure you heard the name before. I'd like to introduce the one and only Ben Haenow.
Thank you very much for the intro, though. I appreciate that.
Right, good morning, Ben. Great to have you on board this Brecky show. What a delight.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us on, man. Very early, but thanks for having us on.
That's good. Right, I know on the FM1 FM show, our listeners are eager to put some questions to you. So we've cherry-picked the best ones. So first up, are you ready for this?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, stand by. You have a new single out called Alive. Can you tell our listeners what the song's message is about?
Yeah, good question, I suppose. Well, the song itself was actually written about kind of the support of the fans and kind of the people who have supported me and got me through, really.
Yeah.
It was one of those songs that was kind of written, we wrote it during the last tour. It was just kind of the feeling of going out night after night on the stages and obviously the fans being there, and cheesy as it sounds, Dan, essentially just keeping us alive and keeping that dream alive. So
yeah.
that was what the song was written for, really, for everyone who's kind of kept me going.
That's good. And it's as someone in the industry, you just keep on going, enjoying what you do, and that's a key element, isn't it?
It's a massive part, but as I say, without the support of people there, it would essentially be playing to kind of empty crowds and stuff. And it really is those guys who, even kind of after leaving Psycho and stuff like that, those years back, it was those guys that really kind of supported me and made me feel like it was worth carrying on.
Fantastic. So we have a big round of applause for your followers.
Yeah.
So, which brings on to our next question. Your single coincides with a forthcoming tour. Where will you be, and where's the best place to acquire the tickets?
Good question. We're all over the place, and it starts out on the 5th. I think we're kind of starting out in, for the life of me, I can't think. I think it might be Southampton starting. Yeah. We finish up in Bath on the 16th, so we're doing kind of hopefully a town near you guys in between. And it's C-Tickets, kind of online's the best place to get the tickets from, so grab them while you can.
Yeah, they'll sell out quickly, no doubt.
Yeah, man.
Right, Colleen B asks, are you allowed to reveal who the support act is?
We're just sort of finalising that now. What I think we're doing, we're going to get a load of kind of, we want to bring on some local acts from kind of around the area as well. So there's going to be one main support who's going to be following me up and down the country. Wow. But we want to kind of get some local and some new acts involved and some talent around the area to kind of give them a bit of a platform as well. So at the moment, we're still finalising stuff, but I will let the guys know. As soon as we know, we will be putting it out there on the social media stuff, so stay tuned.
Well, that's really good, and you support local artists. That's really really nice to know. Wow, that's great.
Well, we're kind of coming from that sort of area myself, being in bands and stuff, it's always that sort of, that a little bit of a platform can really help out. And I think, as well, for local people to see and support local artists, I think it's a great thing.
I was actually just thinking the other day, it's amazing how when bands do support each other, it really does make the industry a better place, don't it? How everyone supports each other and bounces off each other. Amazing that buzz is,
Yeah, I think it's really, as much as people out there are kind of your competition, it's also it's kind of healthy to have new people coming into the industry, and also to see people kind of get that lift. The new talent that's out there, I think, definitely deserves a lot of props.
Good stuff. So it's all positive vibes at the moment. All good.
100%, man. Yeah.
Fantastic. Righty-ho. Paula and Rochelle ask, are there any plans to do a tour next year in Europe?
Well, that's what we're looking into as well. We've recently got distribution has kind of gone worldwide through a company called ADA, and we've actually had some interest from Sony South Africa as well, wanting to pick up some sort of licensing and get the music out there. But with regards to Europe, man, that's what we're hoping is we done a slightly bigger tour earlier on in the year, kind of March time. We wanted to do a little one around Christmas just because of the new release of this EP. And then we've got a second part of the EP coming next year. And that's when we're kind of going to get on probably a bigger tour and definitely start hitting up Europe if we can,
Good. So get this tour out the way, then see how you stand next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, good. Right, Bozina, I think that's how you pronounce it. Bozina says, your Wild Horses cover leaves her speechless. Is that on your set list at all?
It's not. Do you know what? I may do a little bit of an acoustic thing there. I mean, I've kind of dusted off my guitar skills. I haven't played for a little while, so it was a bit nerve-wracking putting that one up. But yeah, it's we're going to do. We're going to concentrate really on kind of putting the new music out.
Yeah. Righty-ho, my next question for you, Ben. Are there any collaborations on your new album you could tell us about, or will we have to wait and see?
At the moment, you're going to have to wait and see, actually. With regards to the South Africa thing, there's actually something quite interesting coming in there, but I can't at the moment,
No
unfortunately,
problem.
give away too many details, man. But yeah, there's one feature on there for sure, and there may be more.
Righty-ho, so yes, listeners, you have to watch this space. Wait and see. Donna works behind a pub. It's got a quirky name. It's called the Round of Beef. She says
Okay.
she likes to say a big hello, and she says
Hello, Donna.
she says you were her star on top of her Christmas tree a few Christmases back. Can we have a shout out? Yeah, can we have a shout out to Donna at the Round of Beef in the Black Country?
Yeah, of course. Big shout out to Donna at the Round of Beef, which is one of the best names of pubs I've ever heard. And thank you for making me the star on your Christmas tree.
I'll tell you what, you'll make a day saying that.
She's made mine.
Yeah, brilliant. Right then, Claire asks, out of all your tattoos, this is quite personal.
Yeah.
Out of all your tattoos, which one is the most meaningful to you and why?
There's one that's there's kind of a statue that is it's at the top of a place called Monte Grappa in Bassano, which is where my nan was born. And it was somewhere me and my nan and my granddad used to kind of go and visit quite a lot before my granddad passed away. So I'd say that's one of the most special ones, really, is kind of like the statue that's on there. But yeah, it's made up of loads of bits, really. I've got my old, my kind of old band logo is on there. And my mum used to call me and my brother Fat Little Cherubs, so I've got a singing cherub and a guitar playing cherub on there as well. So it's all kind of personal to me, really.
Oh, bless you. Righty-ho, there's one more to ask, and I've actually, this is one of my own questions, actually. And I have to ask this. If you had $1 for every time someone stopped you in the street and said, hey, now, don't dream it's over, would you actually be a millionaire?
I think I'd be a billionaire, Dan, to be brutally honest. So, yeah, it's one of those things that hasn't gone away, and there's been a couple of different songs as well that I haven't heard. There was one from someone told me something called the Lizzie McGuire musical.
Yeah.
I'm completely ignorant to that, but I've heard many new songs as well. So if I got £1 for all of those, I'd be super rich.
Yeah, wow. Well, thanks, Ben. Thanks for having a little chat with us today.
No worries.
Well, what I really admire about you come across as a really down-to-earth gentleman who knows how to take things in his stride. I wish you the very best for the future. Keep us updated on your progress, and congratulations on your new album.
Thank you so much, man. It was lovely to talk to you. Thank you so much,
Fantastic. Dude. Right then, so without further ado, this is Ben Haenow with new single, Alive.